Morning, everybody. In this week's parsha, this is a repetition of Truma and Tetzaveh. After we received the commandments of how to build a Mishkan, in these last two parshas of Vayakhel Bekudei, the Torah tells us how the Jewish people actually fulfilled it, and then it keeps us saying a whole bunch of times, Kasher Tziva Hashem es Moshe, the way Hashem commanded Moshe, that's the way they did it. Hashem commanded Moshe, that's the way they did it. So the question is asked, the Torah uses about 30-something psukim to describe the whole creation of the world. And to describe the building of the Mishkan in total is about 400 psukim. The world, I think, is a little more complex than building the Mishkan. So why do we have it mentioned twice and the creation is so short? So the explanation is given that Hashem, to him, is so important and so precious how we're building the Mishkan that he's describing it in full detail. When it comes to creating the world, yeah, Hashem created the world. Poof, he said let it be there and it came to be. When it comes to for the human being to build a dwelling place for Hashem, this is something very special to Hashem. So there is a question that is asked that with a pretext. Says that the Bechor, the firstborn of the animal, goes to the Kohen. What happens if there were twins and they both came out the same time, same way? Does the Kohen get both? Does he get one? So they say this is based on the Gemara. So Rashi explains it's impossible. It's impossible for two animals to be born at the same time. One is going to come a little more out than the other, and you'll be able to determine which one was the Bechor or not. So the Gemara said, and it brings a proof. What does the Gemara say? Tashma, come and I'll teach you midas kelim, midas mizbeach, from the measurement of the mizbeach and the measurement of the kelim. Hashem commanded us to create, to build a mishkan. It's impossible to do everything exact. It's impossible. So this rabbi explains. He says that this is why it says so many times, as Hashem commanded Moshe. Hashem told us, do the best you can. This is the size, you make it as best as possible. It's impossible to make it perfect. It's impossible. It's impossible. But if you do the best you can, I'm considering it as if it's perfect. So this is the value that every single one of us has, we should learn in our lives. It's impossible to do anything perfect. But if you're trying, and you're putting in your effort, and you're making it happen, and you're doing whatever you can for Hashem, Hashem puts in the rest for you. This is the idea of building a Mishkan. This is the idea of building a dwelling place for God in your home, in your life, in your surroundings, that you have to do the best you can. It's never going to be perfect. You'll never be able to get the complete picture. But if you do your part, Hashem gives you the complete picture. Hashem should help. We should be inspired. We should be able to do it. We should give Hashem enjoyment. And by thus, we'll be able to complete our mission in this world to the coming of Mashiach Tzidkenu Amen.